opposite tour. So we're gonna start in the courtyard and then we're gonna make our way back through the rooms and end up in the Dragon's Den and lobby area. So we're just gonna go the opposite way. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the hallways and we're gonna end up in the courtyard, okay? Hello, hello.
We are walking in.
Brandy, entertainment manager for the hotel, actually for both hotels. She's going to give you guys a little bit insight what's going to be going on inside this courtyard.
Well, hello and welcome to the Royal Courtyard here at the Legoland Castle Hotel. As he said, my name's Brandy. I'm the leisure manager for the hotels. If you look here, this is what our spectacular Royal Courtyard is going to transform into.
Wow.
Where you're standing now is going to be an extension of the Dragon's Den, so there will be outdoor seating where you can watch on our Royal Courtyard stage original musicals and original plays, a few puppets, and some really interesting characters such as fairies and knights and princes and princesses and elves. It's going to be an amazing time. Then behind that we have our Duplo Tot Spot. That's where children in the 2 to 4 age range are going to have a lot of fun and parents can watch worry-free as they play. Behind that we have our Knights Training Ground, where you're going to have some night school training with our knights here at the Legoland Castle Hotel. You can run on some jungle gyms, get out some energy, have some fun, and then be knighted at the end, so you can become official Legoland Knights. Behind that, we have our outdoor cinema. So back there, where that turret is, we are going to have a massive LED screen, so families can sit and watch movies together and really enjoy family time. And behind there, we have our spectacular pool, which is going to have amazing water features, and it's going to be quite fun. As you can see, the hotel is broken into 3 different levels. We have our princess, our dragon knight, and our wizard's rooms. And here's another shot of our pool coming for some really a lot of fun. It's going to be great.
And we'll provide you guys all the images.
Yeah. Any questions?
And so the pool going to be where?
The pool's going to be at the very far end of the Royal Courtyard.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there gonna be a hot tub there?
Yes, there's going to be a whirlpool there. It's going to be delightful. I personally can't wait. But I'm definitely most excited for our Castle Courtyard stage because we have some fantastic entertainment, perfect for all the family.
I take it they'll be showing a lot of Lego movies on this cinema?
Oh, yes. We have to live up to expectations.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for visiting me, guys.
Bye.
We're gonna see some rooms now. Follow me. Hello.
Hi, and
Howdy.
welcome.
Yes.
I hate to break it to you, but I think my sword's better.
Oh.
Come on in.
So welcome. This is a princess-themed room, and we're showing some of the stuff for the Knights and Dragon themed room, which is on the 3rd floor, which is currently under construction. So I have with me a sword that is hung on the wall. It is about 2,500 pieces and takes about 10 to 12 hours to build. So you can see this is just one of the 8 to 12 models that will go in the room. And including there's a play area where kids can use the models as inspiration to build their own creations.
Nice.
Exactly, and so as Matt was saying, this room, although it is a princess room, we're here to show you the layout, and so you can get an idea of what a wizard's room looks like. Those are going to be located on the 3rd floor, and we don't have one to show you just yet. They're being built as we speak. The great thing about this hotel is that every single one of its 250 rooms are premium, and they're all really immersed with very detailed theming, so kids, when they come here, they're going to have an amazing time.
Any questions?
So basically the layout's kind of the same as the other hotel, just more special features inside the rooms?
So it's more theming, so you see lots more designs, more models, definitely much bigger, more prominent, and service is going to be just as fantastic as our original hotel.
Nice.
And so this is going to have access to the courtyard directly from some of these rooms?
So there's a little patio, and from there you can, access the courtyard.
Or try to at least.
Right? As soon as it gets her sleep, come over.
Yeah.
So the monkey trundle means it would sleep 5.
The bathroom.
Because every kid that we have every single family.
So let's see, how many total princess rooms will we have then?
We have.
And they get their own.
It looks like it's about 20.
20.
That's what
Okay.
it looks like, yeah. We'll confirm that with Jake, but yeah, it's definitely the smallest amount of rooms. Gotta get in there quick.
Yeah, exactly. So if
Girls.
someone really wants, you got girls, you gotta get in here.
So straight up, I mean,
You guys ready?
Okay, yeah, good actually.
I think it's about 30.
30, all right.
yeah, pretty sweet.
Yeah. We're going to a suite now. So you guys just saw the princess room and we're gonna go to a princess suite.
Oh.
Probably my favorite.
25 rooms.
And
Everybody.
Hello.
Come on in.
Princess Suite. How are you? Wow.
Welcome, guys. Coming in,
Come
coming
on
in.
in, everybody.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Princess Suite. Wow.
Princess Suite.
This is
the way to
big.
go, I think.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Royal Princess Suite. You guys get the first look.
Thank you.
This is nice.
Now, as you guys go throughout your tour, you'll see that each room actually has a story. This story for the Royal Princess room is where the princess is no damsel in distress. In fact, she works with her friend the Jester over here on the wall to sneak into and to prepare to actually compete in a night's tournament. Now, here at Legoland Castle Hotel, we do have 20 suites. We also have 230 deluxe rooms. And again, you guys are getting the first peek at the Royal Princess Suite. Now, the suites are about 1.5 times larger, and they sleep up to 7 people.
Wow.
Once you walk in, you get greeted by the lounge area. There will be a pull-out sofa couch right around here. On this side, you will find a kid's room that has a bunk bed. It's going to be 3 stories, the 2 heights, and then going to be a bottom trundle. What's really great about this area as well is
Does
I
it
don't
turn into a
have...
couch, a double couch?
No, it has over here, the trundle will kind of come out. They have their own private TV as well as an interactive play table. So the kids will be able to build all upon the Legos and use kind of their imagination.
That's cool.
The courtyard will be facing right over here, our royal courtyard. So woodland creatures and enchanting tales will just be right aside the window view right over here. What's really great about our rooms as well is that they all have separate doors. So they have the privacy to close out the kids as well as the adult area. One of their biggest things is the headboard. This is our twinkling lights headboard. Now, Master King's bed will be right over here. I could see kids kicking out their parents saying they want this room just based on this beautiful headboard that we have. And again, this will be facing the courtyard, all that entertainment and wonderful things that were happening outside.
And what size bed?
It'll be a king size bed.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a castle.
Yeah, exactly. King the castle.
Now I have a TV right outside in the lounge area that has more of the renderings when you see the full dynamic with the Lego builds and the fully theme when it all comes together. So it should be really great. And I do kind of want to show you guys as well as our bathroom. There's a really awesome feature to the bathrooms.
I like bathroom features. Oh, look at that.
The bathrooms would have both separate sinks.
Oh.
So as well as a dividing door into the toilet and shower area.
Nice.
Yeah, so this will be really, really nice. It does help with the privacy.
Very simple, but really nice.
Yeah, it's really well thought out. We're really excited for it. Yeah, take a look. It'll be the 2 separate sinks, and then right inside will be the private area for the shower and the toilet.
And don't forget, when staying here at Legoland Castle Hotel, you also get included breakfast at the Dragon's Den. So
Oh,
if you
I-
haven't stopped by to see our chefs over at the Dragon's Den, I'll have lots to tell you about it. All right, thank you.
Well, thank you, royal guests. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Like I mentioned, this will be kind of our rendering, how it pulls everything together, how our royal princess suite will definitely look really nice.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, we're excited.
Very excited.
And along
I
the
like it. It's
walls-
not too girly. I feel like it's like a boy stood here, you know, with.
All Lego lovers are welcome into all of our theme cruises.
Yeah.
Yeah, our princess is not into kissing frogs or wishing upon stars. She wants to like fight tournaments and win.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julian.
Bye guys. Enjoy your summer.
Thank you.
We're going to a Knights and Dragons room now.
I know some of you asked where the pool is going to be. The pool is right here. And the whirlpool will be back over here. Yep.
Make sure we have lots of sun on the pool.
Just to give you an idea of space, the pool's here. All this will be filled with play areas, food, entertainment, staging. It's a good space to utilize. This is what the pool looks like.
And down here's the. So where's the cinema gonna be? Right in front of the pool?
Back this way.
Oh, the very.
Closer to the courtyard. So off that first wall where we walked out, that's gonna be an outside patio eating space, and then it's gonna start. Everything will start sectioning in. So you'll have play areas, you'll have a stage down there, and then it'll continue to work this way. And obviously you'll have your pool. If you guys want to slide this way, we're gonna head into the night.
Welcome to the Knights and Dragons room.
All right. There's a dragon in here.
Right. Okay. Hey, come on in. All right. So, welcome to the world of Knights and Dragons. And if you turn around, right there, this is probably best describing what the theme is, because what's happening is that the bad dragon knights and the fire-spitting dragon, they are attacking the castle. And this is our little Jimmy and little Sissy who want to live here for a night or two. And they have to defend the treasure, the royal treasure. And if you look at these screens, it gives you a little more glimpse what you're going to see there. So this is what I just pointed out. And obviously right below here is going to be our nice king-size bed. And if you have any wild dreams, there's the famous scene where the good knight is fighting the dragon. And obviously all these rooms having fantastic models, 8. One of those is this one here, which is a masterpiece of model build. It's the nice dragon, if you want to. And
Over here so
Yeah.
we get sun's not behind you.
Yeah.
so this is like a model building masterpiece, around 7,500 models, and all these models and much more are going to be seen in the castle.
Can both of you smile? Thank you.
And obviously all the rooms having like a treasure hunt. So kids are asked to find clues in the room, and once they've found them, then they can open the treasure chest. And then famously, if you go around there, you see the famous area where the kids are in bunk beds. So the parents can sleep on the dragon, and then the kids have their own area and have a good time.
I see that one of the knights is a girl.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I mean, we try to be not male or female. It's like for all sexes. So, and there are as many brave girls in the world as boys, as we know. So, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And then, have a look. Obviously, the carpet will be themed. The bed and even like the bathroom. So after the battle, you obviously have to wash up, and you can enjoy a beautiful little bath with your parents. And then, yeah, still something missing here. But then this is obviously the most important part. So that's why kids are always so excited. They have their own. They have their own TV area, play area, bunk beds, another bed you can pull out if you want, and even a curtain. So this is kids' paradise with dragons and knights, and hopefully not too many nightmares after the battle. And yeah, you can see what I just mentioned, the royal treasure which they have to defend here and there. So that's all them. So makes them really, really proud. And we have even signs there warning low-flying dragons in case nobody is watching. So yeah, so that's in a nutshell. Obviously, it's going to be much more prettier on the start, but it gives you a little sneak peek of the whole excitement.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Peter. Okay. So we finished the room tours, but now we're gonna go to the Dragon's Den, which is actually one of my favorite parts of the hotel. It's our restaurant and bar, serving some great food, which you guys had hopefully a chance to sample before. And then we're gonna go back down to the lobby and the entrance, which has some fun surprises, like a slide for the kids to go down instead of using the stairs.
Only kids?
Yeah, adults can go too, I think. That's probably the route I would take as well. Hello. Gather around.
Got a little bit of trail going on there. Hello, welcome. And so we have the Dragon's Den here. And Paul here, we're talking about all the
Hello.
Forward.
Not sure where Chris started, but how you doing? Welcome. This is the Dragon's Den restaurant. It's a 420-seat full-service restaurant. It's the only full-service restaurant that we have in the resort. So it's the only opportunity for hotel and or park guests to sit down and have a legitimate full-service meal. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is inclusive in the room rate, which means that everybody gets breakfast. So when we're sold out, we have 1,000 guests in house. That means we do 1,000 breakfast meals every morning, consecutively back to back to back. So it's a very high volume restaurant. We currently do it that way in Bricks in Hotel 1 right now. For lunch and dinner, it's a little bit different. It's a reservation-based system where we offer steaks, seafood, and pasta on the menu. Chef, if you want to elaborate a little bit on the steak, seafood, and pasta and the beef program we have.
Sure thing. Actually, first let me start off by saying that back here, if you look over here, you'll see that the kitchen is actually going to be an open dining experience. So while the guests are sitting down eating, kids are playing at the tables, they should be able to watch all the chefs prepare the meals to order. And part of the menu is what we really wanted to focus on was California. So we're working with Brant beef for our beef sources. So all of our meat will be aged 28 days for us, and then we'll be using them. They're out of Brawley, California. Our produce will all be as local as possible, whether Carlsbad, Encinitas, Leucadia, Vista. We're going to keep all that close proximity, so we'll be able to provide some nice organics, locally grown, stuff like that. And then our seafood program, we are a certified seafood watch program with Monterey Bay. So we use Santa Monica seafood. So we use sustainable, fully sustainable, 100% in here and in our Skyline restaurant over in Lego Hotel. So everything will be fresh, sustainable. Pastas are going to be, some of our pastas are going to be made handmade back there in the kitchen. So we'll have nice, fresh, handmade pastas as well. And the kids menu is just going to be a fun kids menu for them to enjoy. So should be a unique dining experience for all of our guests coming here.
Some of the other really cool features, right behind where Karen is standing, there's a self-playing piano. So we'll be going in and makes music. There's audible chairs, so chairs that talk to the children as they sit in them. Some of our tabletops are designed like games, like chess boards, and it's very themed. and some very cool features. Also not included in the display here, we have a pool bar and grill, so it's really cool that we're going to have a chance to have a food and beverage location on site at the pool where we'll feature many blended drinks, smoothies, healthy, and some signature adult drinks as well too, most importantly. Beyond that, we'll have some sandwiches, salads, and kids meals there as well too. Any questions at all?
I just wanted to comment that I've had a pass for a long time, and the food here is so good.
All right.
Compared to all the other theme parks and places, you know, it's just amazing how good the chicken sticks are, the chicken fingers, and that Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I mean, I'm amazed how good your quality of food is. I want to compliment.
Thank you very much. We sincerely appreciate the kind words. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, thank you. And any other questions at all?
Hey, I'm just to clarify, you said breakfast would be buffet, but then everything else is
Great
reservation?
question. Breakfast, it's included in the room rate, so everybody gets breakfast. However, what's different about Lego Hotel and this hotel is its full service experience with some buffet items as well too. So we'll be cross-utilizing that very big open kitchen that you see back there. And we'll be putting some staple items, some continental fare, some standard items that you would expect, so kids can get instant gratification while parents kind of maybe wait for their meal, and then parents will be able to go up and indulge too. The other thing too is a lot of times in the morning the flow is very different. Guests are in a hurry; they want to get out to the park. The fact that they're sitting waiting in a restaurant for a kid is just absurd. There's no reason when there's a park out there to get to. So our table turns are like 30 minutes. So a lot of times guests just want to get something fast and get out into the park. Yep. Yes.
On the children's meals, is it the usual, or are you adding something different? The healthy California thing.
Chef, do you want to speak
yes,
to that?
indeed. We actually we expanded our kids' offerings from over there. We were doing the homemade spaghetti and meatballs, so we're making those fresh in house. We have the Mary's chicken breast that we currently offer with steamed vegetables for a healthy option if they want to do that. And our the chicken tenders we use are actually they're 100% all natural chicken breasts. So those are actually, I mean, even though they're fried, but they're still a healthy option, and they're very good quality. So yes, we're still looking to continue to add more stuff to it. So it will be a little blend of the typical what kids expect, and a little bit more of kind of the healthier California theme that we're sticking with. So it'll be a good blend, hopefully.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks, guys. So
We
we're
look
gonna-
forward to feeding you all.
Yeah.
Look forward to eating.
So we're going to our last stop, which is the lobby, the entrance area. And this is where you're going to do your check-in. And like I said, the slide for the kids to go down is right by the stair area, which I'll point out to you. This is the stairs, and the slide is just going to be in that corner, like I mentioned.
Okay. It's just a tiny little slide down there.
Guys? Alright. I'll start you up with a video. So this is of our sister hotel in Windsor, England. They opened just last year ahead of us, but this gives you an idea of what our lobby will look like. The iconic model that you're looking at in the brick pit is where most of you are standing, in the center. The brick pit is our standards practice of hotels to have enough Lego brick for kids to play with. This is our restaurant, Dragon's Den. So there's a dragon guarding the hearth right there. And we take you down the room corridors, which you've already been through. This is the finished look, and this is one of the themes. This is the Dragons Knights theme. Very interactive, very impressive models, and build areas for the children to sleep, to play with in their sleeping area. And their sleeping quarters actually have a separation. So that's one enhanced feature. We put brick tables there, and then we put a curtain for the children's area so you can have some separation. And I'm just going to take you through a series of some pictures. So this is what our entrance will resemble when we're finished. And this is just a 3D rendering of the lobby I was speaking about. The reception desk will be here. It'll be a floating desk. And then we have our staircase that you're looking at, and then a slide right next to it. So it's a small slide for children to entertain themselves when they check in. We always want to have children to engage themselves and not have to stand around and be bored while the parents are doing all the adult things. And then here's a look from the Windsor version, which will be similar. This is one of our interactive features. It's a throne that's going to sit right back on that wall, and once you sit in it, it will speak to you. So it's all about the interactivity. We'll have a knock-knock door on the other side as well. And these are some of our iconic Lego models. We have about 2,100 throughout the hotel and around surrounding. We have made about 3 million Lego bricks is what we use to construct all of these 2,100 models. There's our Excalibur. This is our largest, most iconic statue model, which will be located outside to the left if you look out of the castle. And then this is the overview. So we're standing now in the lobby level. We have 3 levels above. Level 1 is where we have our retail, our restaurant, which we walked through already, our outdoor patio, and then we follow through all of the play elements. Toddler-sized area. We have 2 levels of playground. We have just before the pool, we have our giant LCD screen, which will be similar to this, where we will play movies in the evening. Our pool will feature an adult spa. We'll have the whirlpool. We'll have a zero entry pool. We'll have food and beverage, cabanas you can rent. So it'll be a very resort feel to our hotel. Nice. One last thing to note is that we do make a very convenient entrance for entry and re-entry into the park, and that will give guests that convenient access to your Anyone have any questions? You know, it's 250 rooms, just like our first hotel. 250? 250, yes.
The other hotel has like a castle thing in the lobby. Is that going to get changed? Is that just going to be castles up there and here?
That will stay. In the future, we're always doing remodels, as we go on. So that could change one day, but we'll keep that for now. That's our theatrical play area as well. We've changed some themes. So the first level has been all of our kingdom level in the first hotel in terms of theming. We've already changed a lot of those out to friends rooms and then Jago rooms, and we're going to continue to modify that theme. It'll be our hodgepodge floor of many different things. Okay. Do you have no more questions? Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you taking your time on the tour.
Thank you guys for following me out. That was our last stop. We kind of did it in a reverse direction, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. One last little fun fact I wanted to give you was that this hotel is going to actually have 3 million Lego bricks in it. So that's a pretty big number and really, really exciting for us. I hope you guys liked the tour and the sun is shining, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.